everybody. My name is Anna Mihaylova, and I am from Medical University in Plovdiv, Bulgaria. I will present you the prospects of the development of health tourism in Bulgaria as a view of balneotherapy, spa, and wellness therapy. Bulgaria is located in southeastern Europe and in the northeastern part of the Balkan Peninsula. Its geographical location is between Europe and Asia, and it's determined its strategic place on the map in a point of view of the international tourist flow. This is Bulgaria, and natural and cultural riches of Bulgaria make it preferred tourist destination, as there is 380 kilometers on coasts on the Black Sea, 470 kilometers length of the Danube River. This is our northern border with Romania, more than 400 lakes in the mountains, more than 600 mineral water sources, national parks, cultural assets, monasteries. Richness and diversity of the waters, hydrothermal waters, and bioclimate treatment in Bulgaria. These 600 mineral water sources are grouped in 240 deposits with more than 1,600 mineral water springs. But just 1% of these waters are used for balneotherapy. The mineral waters in Bulgaria are very diverse, and they have proven healing properties. By chemical composition, they are carbonic acid, sulfur hydrogenic, nitrogen, low mineralization with rich trace elements, and radonic waters, which are radioactive. The temperature is between 10 and 103 degrees in Celsius, and they are from hypothermic, subthermal, thermal, and hyperthermal. The most significant effects of mineral waters in Bulgaria are lowering of blood pressure and supporting the heart work, regeneration and strengthening of immune and cardiovascular system, improvement of metabolism, and good healing effect in social significant diseases as diabetes and obesitas, recovery of functional disorders, anti-inflammatory effects, beneficial effects in respiratory diseases, bronchitis, joint, kidney, gynecology diseases. There are a lot of balneotherapy resorts in Bulgaria. They are situated on the Black Sea and in the regional places with mineral waters. Bulgaria has significant potential for development of health tourism with the emphasis of balneo treatment. In Bulgaria, they are divided because balneo, this is medical spa, and wellness and thalasso, they are just a point of touristic ministry. So on the base of richest mineral waters, mud deposits of curative mud, healing sea lye, which is a product of the extraction of sea salt, and Lake Rapa, which is healing salt water. Physical factors that are applied in spa and balneo resorts for balneo treatment are hydrotherapy, mud treatment, heat treatment with wire and paraffin, electrotherapy, light therapy, laser therapy, and manual therapy as massages and kinesiotherapy. The recipiation of the patients of balneary resorts goes on 3 ways: on clinical paths paid by the National Health Insurance Fund, under the program of National Insurance Institute, which is half paid from the government and half of the expenses of the patients. And the third way, it is paid admission at the patient's expenses. What happens in the European countries? The countries with the largest number of spa resorts and developed rehabilitation tourism are Italy, Germany, Spain, with more than 180 resorts and more. The country with the largest number of patients that use these services on the spa resorts are Germany, with nearly 2 million patients, Italy 1.5 million, and France about 500,000 people that are using these rehabilitation services in the spa resorts. What are the factors and the trends that are related to the development of medical tourism in Bulgaria and in the world, I can say? This is a demographic crisis. A demographic trend of an aging population suggests the development of packages to combine travel and treatment in the specific segment of the touristic field in aged patients, 65 plus or younger. An increased consumption of health services is expected due to the changes of people's lifestyle and increased stress. It is expected that the country will significantly position itself on the balneary and spa and wellness tourism market with the resources of natural healing waters, with climate and medical and spa centers. Based on the analysis of the situation and the trends in the health tourism, a national strategy assess the strengths and the weaknesses, as well the threats and the opportunities through this SWOT analysis for the development of international health tourism, because in Bulgaria, international health tourism are not developed. So, what are the strengths for this development? This is availability, of course, of natural potential and significant resources of our country. Year-round type of tourism. It is Bulgaria has suitable climate and temperatures all the year. Prices and geographically assessment of the country as a balneary touristic destination. Well-recognized and internationally recognized medical specialists, doctors in various specialties, and the main point, I think, is lower prices of the medical services in Bulgaria. In Bulgaria has established traditions in balneary treatment, availability of modern balneary resorts and medical centers, which are located on the Black Sea or in the mountains. And this kind of tourism may have add value to the other tourisms. The weaknesses: lack of program and lack of plan for development of this tourism, but regulation of the law, because there is not implementation of directive of the European Parliament for cross-border health services. Opportunities, they are very similar to the strengths. So what are the threats? They come from the competition from the nearby countries in Balkans, Greece and Turkey, imbalance of the health system between government and private medical sector. So, as a conclusion, we can say, first, the development of this kind of tourism, our country must make big investments. It is important to make a coordination between the institution in the touristic and the healthcare field, and to regulate the legal framework and adopt directive of the European Parliament, so patients from foreign countries came and heal in our richest nature with waters and other. Thank you for the attention. If you have any questions.
Congratulations for the very interesting presentation. Any question for audience? Short question. This proposal is for people with for prevention or for people with disease, tourism, and balneology is very important aspect for prevention.
There are different programs. These programs with the clinical paths, they are for treatment and they are paid from the government, and the people come from the hospitals. People come from the hospitals with the diseases and they have treatment, but the other programs, they are preventive or for recovery and rehabilitation. So what we want to do to invite people from the other countries and these programs to be paid from the insurance funds of each country to make convertible.